Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Malaya. In previous episode we had a bit of a war against Japan to sink their fleet mostly so that they would stop privateering us, because I was getting a little bit upset about that. And right now there's no more privateers in Malacca, so we're fine. Oh, Portugal entered support independence of Brunei. How many nations do you think you're gonna need? You've got like almost half the world by now. If Ottomans or Russians join in there, then yeah, I think that's probably going to be it then. They'll probably try to get their independence, but at the same time, we've got good relations with them, roughly speaking, so I don't think they'll be declaring war, because they would take a stability hit because of that. There we go, we're getting our fleet back together over here. I think, oh yeah, we've still got a few more in here, actually. I'll do a quick little raid on Korea, I suppose. Yeah, so the enemies are a little bit more limited on their options. I wonder if Japan is actually doing the raiding right now. Are they actually going for Malacca? Oh, there might be. Allegedly there's a few ships, but they haven't factored in the numbers yet. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and send this one back to... We'll actually send that to Malacca. We'll have another, I don't know, 100 heavies or so in a fleet. Actually, speaking of which, let's go and get the heavy fleets again. So we'll get another fleet over here. Shouldn't take too long. And get another fleet over here somewhere. Also going to take a little while. Sure, now it's going to be a bit heavy on the, or costly on the sailors, but I think we're starting to get a pretty good amount of sailors and manpower now. So it's not all that bad. Well, that reminds me, we've got money to actually increase some of the centers of trade. Now, I suppose, let's actually have a look. Malacca, that is... Oh, there's not a state. Okay, Malacca, I'm going to turn that into a state. Not necessarily going to... Well, actually, I could probably call those. So Malacca is going to get a World Trade Center. And then we might want to get the one in Madurai upgraded as well. Shouldn't take too long to get the money. Although, I suppose, let's go out and get the troops from here. We can go ahead and combine these two fleets. And then get them back to... Keep Brunei in check in case things happen. Ooh, election. Oh, wait, no. We did not want to hold on to this one with the minus 10% trade efficiency. I think we might still want to get the admin points, so we'll just get another up-and-coming pirate. Let's see what we get from there. Oh, there's the kill troops. Ooh, foreign spy detection. That's actually not too bad. And now, we might go for... I mean, admittedly, the corporation cost is always nice. I'm going to go with the trade efficiency and national tax modifier, though, just to see how much of an impact that is going to be. Let's see, so 594 ducats. That's the monthly over, it should probably be like 630. No, okay, 616. Still a decent amount. There we go, so we've already got 92 ships over here. Oh, wow. No, I don't think we can quite form the... No, we've got 179 total, and Britain's got 196. So with the ships that we already have underway, we will be able to claim the hegemon. I think that would be a fitting end. So I think what we're going to do is we'll just go ahead and start building another fleet here somewhere. Maybe down there. There goes the money, but that's alright. Oh, wait, no. Do we still need to build a whole lot of ships? Oh, yeah, we do. If we want to get to the 90%, then that's definitely something that we need to do. I suppose we could always increase the fleet size over here in Coromandel to 75 ships. Zanzibar, right, it's got a better mixture of ships, actually. We'll wait until it arrives to the next location, so we'll separate the transport and the heavy ship from there, because those don't really contribute to the trading, or privateering in this case. And then we're going to go ahead and increase this to 75 ships as well. And then, of course, in Nippon, we're going to increase this to 50 at least. Because most of the money, but yeah, that's getting us a little bit closer to proper numbers. I suppose the trade protection in Canton, I guess we can do a bit of rate. Oh wow, that's a lot of money. That's enough to fund building some more ships over here, I guess. Oh, Balman is declared war. Nationalism Casabelli. Then did we... Oh yeah, we got a fleet in here. Well, they won't be able to get too far in. They want Calicut. We're gonna, of course... Oh... Right. Oh, they got Vijayanagar as a vassal. Got a bit of fleet there. I suppose we can go out and send in the... So who else do they know? Is it Bahman? Is Vijayanagar? So I'm going to go out and send the other fleet over here as well. Got the fleets there. Do we... I suppose we could go ahead and bring in some more troops from here. This one was doing rebel suppression, wasn't it? It might still be needed. Actually, no, I don't think it will be. Stop that mission. Bring in reinforcements to here. I don't think we'll be able to fight off them at Madurai easily, but what I can... No, actually, I can't assign the thing in there. Oh, hold on a minute. Is there a building for the defensiveness? No, unless we already have that. No, we already have that. Never mind. We'll probably do that in here. Just to sort of delay the speed that they can siege down and everything with. And then we can probably just do the trickery. Or we could just focus on the war against Kilwa, to be fair. And ignore that war for the most part. I mean, we'll need to use some of the naval stuff in there, but that's alright. So we can combine these fleets. Let's have a look at Kilwa. How much do they have fleets? 28 ships, so that's not too bad. I think we're going to focus down on Kilwa. That's going to be alright. But yeah, the sieging down stuff, we got the fleets arriving down that way, hopefully. Yeah, we're on our way. We might lose a bit of the light ships there. We need to rebuild some of that, of course, afterwards, but we can hopefully get there in time. And just completely wreck their fleet. Actually, we can bring even more reinforcements in here. The combat is quite a bit. And my goodness, we've got so many ships in here. We actually captured another 7 heavy ships from them. So that's pretty decent. I'm going to go ahead and send in the bigger fleet over here. Well, the smaller fleet is going to stay in here. We've got... Oh, actually, yeah, these are going to have to... Well, they will be pushed out soon enough. They've captured Calicut. The thing is, of course, I can keep on fighting much longer than they can. Okay, so we do know that the Kilwan fleet is down here in their capital. That does help quite a bit. And Kilwa, I think it's time for us to do another war. I think War Against the World will do. Then naval combat over here. Oh, right, they've got a small fleet heading in there. And that's our privateering fleet that is going to be engaging that. Okay, now let's, we did bring in some reinforcements in here. We'll go ahead and get these troops ready. Now, we're not going to go ahead and fight them at Madurai, not yet. The thing is that we can kind of blockade them sufficiently. They won't have much to sort of fight us with. Or, yeah. They won't be able to do too much against us, I reckon. Do they have any fleets in here? I don't think they do, actually. So what we'll do is we'll actually just leave the ships that we captured at one point or another, and go ahead and fight off the Vijayanagar fleet over here at the flank. Aha, we captured another flagship. Well, there we go. We can also do a bit of raiding, and we can now claim naval hegemon. I will do that. No, ship trade power goes up, war exhaustion goes down, naval engagement modified plus 10%. Over time we get some Salem and blockade and liberty sign subject. That's actually very nice. Might not be sufficient. Although I suppose, yeah, no, they're still going to be very uppity, the Bruneians, but it's all going to be alright, I reckon. So they didn't actually have any more fleets in here, so I'm going to go ahead and just, honestly, I'm going to leave the transport fleet in here and continue down this way. Foreign shipping manifest. Ooh, that is very nice. Get some blockade going on in here, and I suppose we can bring in the rest of the fleet up here again. So Bahmani's fleet is pretty much blockaded. They won't be leaving anytime soon. Right, how's the fighting in Kill? Actually, we didn't even move into Kilwa yet. We're on the way, though. But yeah, Bahmanis is sieging down a lot, but they won't be able to get in past here. And they've got so much troops in here that I do not dare to go for that, unfortunately. Ah, benign neglect. Where is this? Bang. Actually, the manpower modifier might not be the worst. I'll take it. I suppose another thing that I could do is start building up the marine army over here. I think we've still got some transports here somewhere. Oh yeah, we do. Let's take these and combine there. So that's, yeah, it's going to be 50. We're going to get a bit more artillery. Could even go for like 20-20. Like 20 marines and 20 artillery. Right, so if the enemy is going to be around here, let's get closer and closer. The Manis are going to be taking so much attrition in this war. They're already taking 16,000 attrition. I mean, they do control the war score, but I don't think I need to give up too much. Some of the occupation, of course, is going to hinder us, but I think actually we're not even getting war exhaustion yet. No, we're not. So we can keep this going for a while, and we will not lose this war. Partially because we might be done with the series before before that war ends. Because Kilwa won't last too long, and as I did mention the few episodes ago, I think once Kilwa is gone, that is going to be the ending point. I might just get a bit more troops in here, actually. Although, honestly, it's not really that bad. Oh, there we go. Captured some more ships here. Well, there we go. Another 130 ducats from Arakis. Unhappiness among artisans. I guess we're going to have to take a loan for that. I don't want to go below, or yeah, below 1 stability right now. So that is how it's going to have to be. But yeah, hopefully what we can do is we can do a bit of trickery with the ships once again. And then, you know what, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and park these in Kotte for now. I won't be doing privateering for a little bit. But we can then go ahead and use the fleets over here to, once they've taken that fort, of course, let one army at a time across into Ceylon, and then use the fleets to blockade them again. So that way we can make sure that they only get one army at a time. We can defeat that, stack wipe it, so because they won't have much to retreat to. And then rinse and repeat until they've lost like 200,000 men or more in combat. Then at that point they might be a bit more willing to take away peace. Although technically speaking, it says, or they think that they're winning. But in reality, they're not. I do actually wonder. We did get extra discipline right now, didn't we? The Kilwa, we got... No, they got still higher discipline. We got much higher morale. We got high professionalism. They got a little bit high tradition, but not by much. There's only a savannah. We might take a small... Actually, with the Marines, I don't think we'll even take a river crossing penalty. Or if it's a... No, it actually might still be, because there's artillery in there. We're going to take a bit of risk here and try to fight them off. We've got a decent general in here, so I think we're going to be fine. Oh yeah, there we go. Some good start there. Oh, we did not take the penalty for the river crossing. Well, okay, now we did. Now we lost Madara. That was actually a very quick siege. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we'll do the shuffle over here. Get the fleet out of the way. Right, I'm going to wait for you to start moving across. Right, how many... Okay, there's one army that is going to be arriving on 31st of July. We'll start moving this one, that's going to be 28th of July. And then what we just need to do is make sure that they don't get a second army in there. They will have their straight crossing penalty. It's going to be a 3-star general, mind you, so it's not going to be an easy battle. But, well, it is into jungle and straight crossing, so that's actually pretty bad for them. It's going to be like a -3. Oh. Now let's just double check. How many days is it going to take for the fleet to arrive there? 3 days, okay. So we need to start sailing out in, like, let's say 30th of July, which is not actually that far away. Oh, right, they decided to change who's going and when. So now it's 3rd of August that they'll be arriving. Okay, now it's 6th of August. Oh, there's quite a bit arriving 6th of August. Okay, I'm going to go out and park the fleet outside there. Let them take some attrition. Yeah, 400,000 men in that one province. You thought you'd get in here, did you? No. Right, in the meanwhile, we did win Kilwa in the battle. I guess I could actually go after the army. Stack wipe it. Oh, it's going to be a lot easier to siege down. Well, it's probably not going to be stack wipe now. But we did win that battle. That's already a good thing for us. Some of the troops are a little bit damaged. Now that is Highland, so we'll have a -1 from the terrain there. The crossing penalty does not... oh no, it did actually hit us there. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Let's get back in here. We'll go ahead and do the naval barrage so we can speed up the siege a little bit further. Problem is we need to go around to get there. We might still reach there in time, actually. Oh no, they are going to get a bit of morale back. Just about. On the bright side, we do get a little bit of manpower back ourselves as well. There we go, now it's a sack wipe. Right, let's go ahead and split this army. Make sure that we siege down both of those. And then we can start helping with the siege at Kilwa. Right, let's try this shenanigans over here again. We are taking a bit of attrition. Actually, can I... Supply limit is 45. If I was to put in the supply depot in here, then that's 50. I guess I could actually do a quick little boost on the development there. That's going to be another one, but that's not going to be enough. But that can reduce the attrition at least slightly. Okay, do they realize? Oh, yep, they've got another army moving in again. Well, they need to wait until they actually get one army and they lock in, I suppose. That's the thing. They need to lock in. But they got a lot more troops coming in, and they probably will try to make sure that they arrive at the same time, because the AI sometimes does smart things as well. Or relatively smart things. Even though it tends to be a bit of simpleton. Oh yeah, they reset the timers there again, because more armies moving in. Okay, now they are locked in. And we siege down another province over here. I guess we can actually send these to help with the siege of Kilwa's capital. So when are they arriving? That is on 15th of November. No, 12th of November there's one army coming in. That's the 3-star general. But that is already... It's got to be locked in already. So we'll start sailing out on 11th of November. So we can block the rest of those from arriving. Alright, let's start sailing out. So we'll be there on 14th. And they'll have a bit of troops coming in, but that won't be sufficient. And we'll be blocking the rest of those reinforcements. They got -3. Oh, they lost their leader, actually. Oh. That's gonna hurt. Did they actually get a new monarch? No. But that's a stack wipe. We lost 4,000 men. There we go. So they've now lost 100,000 men already. We've lost 12,000. Of course, you know, 40,000 of their casualties are from attrition, but that's beside the point. I'm actually going to go ahead and get some more... Actually, oh, I can get supply limit over here. Oh, perfect. We'll get the supply limits, that's for sure. Guess we can also get it over... No, actually, I suppose I can't build it over there right now. I can also get a little bit more tax modifier over here. So, we won one battle. Let's go ahead and try and... Second time on that. I'll also go ahead and send in more troops to help with the siege in Kilwa. Actually, no, we haven't gotten that one done yet. Never mind. That's 21% already in there, so that's not too bad. Right, so they're not actually moving into Vanni quite yet. Oh, now they are. Okay, when are you arriving? That's 12th of December. Okay. Military development. Ooh, I'm going to take the army tradition, actually. Let's see, so they've delayed that to 13th of December. Oh, now there's one arriving on 9th of December. Oh, no, that's 15th again. Oh, but that's so many on 15. I don't think I want to let them... I'm going to reset that. There we go. Oh, right, and also, I believe we've still got some galleys, or not galleys, but heavy ships over here that we can send to blockade the rest of the coastline. So Barbanis is going to have a bit of a hard time, and while they do have the ticking war score, that's not going to save them. Especially since, while they do have a massive army, we are going to make them lose a lot of attrition, or lose a lot of troops for attrition. And now we open that again. Let's see if they move in. Yeah, they're moving massive troops back and forth here constantly, taking huge attrition. We're taking some attrition down here as well, but it's actually not that bad. I mean, yeah, it could be better, but it's manageable right now, I suppose. I don't suppose there's anything that would increase, like the Rambas. Would that increase supply limits? No. Oh, I could build a naval battery over here. Oh, I like that idea. It won't be built immediately, but that might be delaying their landings even further. Let's see, so that's now arriving on 31st of December. Still 31st. There's 2 armies arriving on 31st, though. Okay, no, they delayed those a bit further. Well, enjoy your attrition. I'm going to go ahead and just blockade that again. Because they are having... yeah, that's over 5% attrition right now. Consider they've got over 400,000 men in there. That is going to be a substantial amount of losses for them. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's Vijayanagara's army there as well. Okay, so... let's have a look at kill... Or not kill, but Bahmanis. So they've already taken 130,000 casualties in attrition. Or total. Of 73,000 attrition. So yeah, that's a decent amount. Now, of course, we don't control the war goal right now. But let's go and switch around again. While they're trying to spread out the troops, then they realize, oh, we can move across the strait already. Or will they even move in? They're moving up north by the looks of it. They're not fighting another war, but they might have some rebellions spring up. Actually, how's the revolution? They don't actually have any in their territory. Bengal, on the other hand, is getting a lot right now because, yeah, they're a large revolution nation that needs to get that. Or they want to spread it there first. Oh, right, let's actually get another leader over here. Well, it's one moon ability, which I guess does reduce the attrition slightly. It's not ideal, but I suppose it does still help. Right, there's only a bit of Vijayanagar's army in here. I don't know how far... I think they decided to just bugger off again. Because they got fed up with this. So I might be able to just go ahead and wreck the Vijayanagar's army. And to be fair, they've got decent general. And decent bit of troops, but I think 80,000 men should be able to still defeat that. Also, let's have a look at the situation in Kilwa. So we've taken that, I guess we can send reinforcements in here, so we should be able to win this soon enough. Then we can actually send one of these armies up to Ceylon as well. Although, I think we might want to keep a bit of an eye on here, just in case. In case shenanigans happen. Let's actually go ahead and move in, I'm going to move the Marines actually down here. To entice them to attack again. There we go, 71% in Kilwa. Oh, rewarding loyalty? No. We're not going to give Barao 4,000 ducats. That's just outrageously large. For an OPM, no less. Ooh, right. That's now done. I guess we can go ahead and combine these two. One of these is, oh, actually. Yeah, Kazoo is a pretty good general, so we'll send the Marine Army then, I suppose. Off, and then Kilwa we can go ahead and peace you out. Get a bit of money on top of that. It's going to be a lot of org extension. But that's to be expected. Ooh, right, that changes trade goods. Right, perhaps we'll go ahead and fight off this war still against... we'll actually just get that there. We'll move the transports a little closer. We're going to then transport these off to Ceylon to get some more troops. So Balmanis is actually spreading out the troops to avoid the attrition. So we could go ahead and... de-siege Madurai, potentially. Not necessarily going to be easy combat, mind you. Where's the... Oh, the flag is all the way down here. Okay, well, let's do a quick little coastal raiding over here. And over here as well. Also, we'll probably get some of the... Oh, wait, no, we've got most of the cores already underway. Now, since we got the claims, this is actually going to be fairly quick. But the overextension might prove to be a bit of an issue. Especially in Kilwa. Oh, boy. 55,000 men in there. Potentially starting a rebellion. That being said, have we converted any... Oh, actually, we have converted some provinces in here. So that's going to be assigned to the trade company. Similarly to this. That's going to give us a bit more trade power in Zanzibar. Might not be sufficient, but it doesn't hurt. Actually, how much do we have in here? Since we control most of that... I mean, it's hard to tell. So East Africa, we control 3.8% right now. Of course, that might not have updated... Oh, there we go, 6.3%. Still not a whole lot. But slightly better. So yeah, let's go ahead and fight off that, I suppose. We can go ahead and bring in reinforcements as well as soon as those are available. If need be, we can retreat back to Ceylon. Assuming that they are... Oh, yeah, they're sending the reinforcements already. Alright, I had a quick battle in there. Probably marching to the sound of guns, but I think as soon as we can, we'll retreat. We're dealing a lot of damage on them, despite having massive penalties on the terrain. Yeah, they got the reinforcements there now, so let's go ahead and retreat. Let's also get the ships over here for a brief moment. So we'll get a bit of a breathing space there, and then let's go ahead and get the Marine Army over here off to Ceylon. Now, the Marines might not be the best, all things considered, because there's going to be quite a bit of shock damage probably received. And the Marines don't really excel on that. I suppose we could go ahead and try to lure one more army in. Let's see, are they moving in? There's something moving in for sure from the surrounding provinces, but not directly from there yet. Okay, so now they've got... oh, hold on a minute. We've got the fleet arriving in here. Yeah, we'll go arrive actually over there. So let's see. They're arriving on 21st of May right now, but once they get more troops in here, they might... yeah, they're trying to... Oh, actually, Vijayanagar's going to be here first. Oh. Okay, we just need to time it correctly. Oh, no, Vijayanagar is actually not moving in. Let's see, there's 5th of June, there is a army coming in. There's one in 4th of June, actually, as well, and one on 3rd of June. Okay, so we need to arrive on... I suppose if we start sailing out on the 1st, I think we'll be fine. Especially because we don't have the flagship in here. But I guess I... Oh, wait, no, there's a transport fleet. Got a bit of ships over here. We do have some light ships over here, actually. Would those be faster? That would arrive on 2 days. Okay, so that will actually help. It allows us to do it a little bit better. So, let's double check. The timing that they're arriving, 4th of June, I believe, is the first one. So if we sail out on 3rd, should be able to block most of those from arriving. Assuming that they don't reset their timers. Considering that some of them must be... Actually, I don't know if any of them are locked in yet. But my goodness, that's got to be a lot of attrition in here. Okay, some of them are locked in. I'm going to assume that they are going to be arriving on the 4th. I'm going to start sailing out now. They did get quite a bit of troops in there. There's actually not that many. Also, where's the reinforcements? Ah, over here. Okay, we can actually land directly into Malaya then. Or we'll at least get to Salavata. But since they've got still massive penalties from this battle, I think we're still going to be stack wiping that. There we go. That was what? 70, 80,000 men? It's not too bad. Another stack wipe. So, they've lost already over 250,000 men. Of which over half of them are not in combat. Now, we'll wait for the reinforcements in here. Get a bit of extra manpower. Right, so these are not really in shape to fight yet. How bad is the attrition? Oh, Kilway is pretty bad. But I hope that it's not going to be one province in there. Although, technically speaking, can I increase autonomy in these provinces? If I can, I'm going to do that. Because honestly, I do not want to be fighting 55,000 men in here. So if I can just make sure that there is... okay, that one's fine. That there is basically no risk of... or a lot less risk of revolt. I could breathe easily. Oh yeah, there we go. It's already down to 40,000 men now. Oh, Zanzibar is still another one that we, I guess, need to pacify a little bit. It's still probably going to fire soon enough, but it's a lot less of a chance now. Right, we've still got the troops in here. Let's go out and do the shuffle once more. Let's see how quickly they realize again. Oh, we can move in there again. They're actually not moving in. I mean, if that's what you want to do, who am I to stop you? What I should probably do, actually, is switch the marine units around. Because Kazoo's got a really good combat stat. Well, I suppose the... yeah, the Man in Hills has also got fairly good stats there. So both of those generals are actually fairly decent for our situation. How's the overextension? I suppose it's getting better. Might be a bit of separatists firing up in here, but I don't know if they'll be actually hostile. Okay, what we're going to do is we'll start moving in there. I'm going to stop the movement. No, okay, that did not trigger them to update their change. Okay, yeah, no, I think they're just waiting for me to lock in to move in. Admittedly, they've got a lot of troops there. I've got a cunning plan. What we're going to do is we'll recruit one marine over here. Then we'll go out and get the transport fleet in here. And we'll try to get their fleet from here. Although that might not work, actually. Could alternatively go over here somewhere to start seizing down a few provinces. Cause a bit of issues there, then they start moving their troops again. Because right now I think they're kind of stuck in there. Like, they don't want to move in. And... yeah, they won't really have a whole lot of chances of moving either soon enough. We're getting the naval battery here soon. But I don't know, I don't think that has an impact on the strait crossing. No, I think that's not going to be affected by it, but I could be mistaken, actually. It's a bit of a niche situation, that. Alright, let's go up there. I wonder how that's going to impact them. As soon as they see that, oh, they've got a transport. It's moving troops. That's a unit that I'm willing to just die if it has to. Start landing up there. They're pretty sentiment. Oh dear. Comoros is getting a bit uppity. Oh yeah, Comoros. Oh. Just let the trader die. I could do this harsh separate. Oh, actually, you know what? Yep, we'll do the harsh treatment over here. A little bit absolutism. But that means that it's not going to fire. Let's have a look at the trait advisor. I guess we can get trait efficiency advisor here. And promote that to level 3, so we at least get a little bit more points. I guess as soon as they see that I'm locked in up there, they might decide to do things. If not, we can just go ahead and start seizing down some more stuff there. Little by little. Yeah, there's a gathering in. They're not taking attrition right now. They're very careful about that. Thing is, of course, how is their income, actually? I mean, it's still decent, but I'm sure that is causing a bit of issues for them. Our blockades and all that. Yeah, blockades 40 ducats. That's gonna hurt. Do you actually wonder? Oh, right, Bahmani's got still 300 ducats. Are they losing money, I wonder? If we all look at the great power actions, we... Oh, they got over 2,000 ducats in debt already. And I don't think it's gonna get much easier during this war with the loss of income. Oh, bollocks. Okay, we're getting hunted down over here. Let's retreat. Let's go ahead and get back here. We'll go ahead and recruit another... Actually, not mercenaries. Recruit another marine over here. And that way we can go ahead and be guaranteed to continue sieging down stuff. Might we go over here, get one of those ships out. The light ship, mind you, but yeah, if we can start just sort of jumping back and forth over here, that are now... Yeah, this is kind of standing there. That's only artillery, actually. It's kind of hilarious that they could try to land in here, but they don't even attempt it right now. Of course, you know, I've got the 80,000 men there. They lost a lot of troops already. You know what? No, I'm going to take the local unrest. That's going to be probably quite useful. Oh, right, kill was separated. There's still a lot, but actually, the unrest is going down enough, I think. And assuming that we can complete our coring over here soon. Well, it's going to take a little while, actually. Never mind. Oh, Truce of Spain ending. I mean, here's the thing. What I would like to do is kick out their main fleet. I don't know if that's going to trigger anything on them. If we start landing in here, that's... I might be able to do that, though. If I can sink that fleet, that'd be nice. Oh, trade disputes against Spanish California. Pacific North. Got another... Okay, are they moving now? Oh, they are moving to Madurai. Okay, I think they... No, that's Vijayanagara's troops that are moving in this, so they're not actually doing too much in here yet. Oh, they got a few thousand men heading north. How long do I need to siege this down? 21 days. How many days would it take to get in here? It's going to be risky. It's actually... I'm going to split this in half. Have a look. How long does it take to get out of here? 6 days. Or if we can get the port, we can... Well, I suppose there's going to be a naval battle immediately, isn't there? So I thought we were going to do these now. Suppose we can probably... Actually, it's going to be... Oh, it's going to be taking them 6 days to get to Salon. And there's probably going to take a couple more days, so we might be able to seize this one. Even if we lose these infantry or the marines after that. Actually, I think sinking, you know, potentially tens or dozens at least of their ships in here, that might be worthwhile. Oh, we lost the general over here. Oh, right, that's the one in Madagascar. 3210, okay. But at least we got the professionalism up to 40% now. And we can actually standardize uniforms. Excellent. Now then, how many days do we still need for the siege? That's 8 more days. Oh dear, that's 3 more days. Okay, we can complete that siege at least. Kick out their fleet. There we go. Can I get the fleet in there in time? I don't think so. So we're going to lose these. Oh dear, we just lost an admiral over here. Well, it's not in active combat right now, so I suppose that's fair. There we go. We've got the fleets in here. It's mostly the heavy ships on our side that are fighting. So while we did get stack wipe there, that's only 0.1 war score, whereas this naval combat is going to be a lot more than that. Well, yeah, 5 times as much, but I suppose it wasn't quite as much as I would have hoped. There we go. So we kicked out some of their stuff there. They still got the troops in here, mind you. Oh, now everything's moving up here again. Because there was, oh, there's an enemy there. Let's go and siege it down. And then take a whole lot of attrition along the way. So while they do have the taking war score... Oh, right, there's the revolt. Oh, they got 2 revolts here. Right. Well, this one is actually good to take care of first, and then we're going to go after that one, because that's on the fort. So we've got more time on dealing with that. It's going to be a bit... okay, besides, they're looking a bit worse for wear. Or not all that great right now. I don't suppose there's anything that I can do over here to reduce the unrest, really. There's the intolerance, which I suppose won't really change too much right now. I guess I could go ahead and increase the autonomy over here on some places, but honestly, actually that is 90%. I'm going to go... No, I can't do harsh treatment. Oh, hold on a minute. Do we by chance... Yeah, I've got some absolutism, which does increase the... well, I suppose reduce the core creation costs, but let's have a look at the revolution. So it does give us a bit of unrest because of it. So actually, let's go ahead and reduce unrest in a few places. That's quite a bit of development over there. Most all of these are high development, actually. Oh my. I suppose they're so high development already, so it doesn't really matter. So we can just go ahead and remove this as a potential avenue for a massive revolt. Right now that is... okay, Rocker is still another one. There we go, so that's not going to fire. And the Colonise Separators... Oh, right, that's down here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move the reinforcements over here. You can actually go ahead and do a bit of rebel suppression over here in the meanwhile, to make sure that that's slightly less of a problem. We'll see if the Vijayanagas take the bait of trying to attack in here. And also go ahead and get the transports. Actually, we'll do a quick little raid over there and then get the transports out of here. Oh, now they're coming in. Okay, so what do they have? They got 29th of August, there's going to be the Vijayanagar army and one of the Bahmanis armies. Go ahead and move both of these in here. Yeah, we'll stop the rebel suppression for a little while. I guess what we could actually do is just increase the autonomy over here briefly. Securing the rear is a bit more important right now. So that's 25th and 25th. Good. So we'll be arriving there before they do. Bad reputation. Okay, well that's not ideal. Oh, they're still... Oh, they're just... Okay. They decided to turn around. Alright, let's keep some of the troops in here. Oh, yeah, there we go. They've got that victory. I'm going to go ahead and quickly park the frigates over here. Do a bit of blockading while the troops get into their positions. And then we'll go ahead and step aside once more. So they're not willing to take away peace because the length of the war is not too bad. They hold the war goal and all that. Okay, so now they're moving in. So 25th is when they would be arriving. And we're going to be arriving okay, so we're going to wait for a few days. Is that now? Yeah, it's still 25th that they'll have two armies arriving there. Just going to double check that it's still going to be the... So that would be 24th. I guess, yeah, we'll start moving in already, so we'll still have the troops in there. Assuming that they don't then stop moving because of that. No, they're locked in now. Okay, good. So we're going to have a bit of a larger battle. But we are going to have a battle, and we can start sailing out on the 24th with the lightships to catch these out. Or prevent any reinforcements from arriving, rather. Oh, that kind of failed, actually. It jumped forward a little bit. But anyway, we've still got the numbers advantage. We've got the terrain advantage. And, oh, we didn't actually stack wipe them yet. Well, let's go ahead and deal with that then. That's another 40,000 men that will be stack wiped. There we go, nice bit of war score. So how much does... they've still got a lot of troops, mind you. They've got plenty of troops, actually. But I think, honestly, with this sort of rotation, actually, let's go ahead and get the Marines spread out again. This sort of shenanigans, we can still defeat them, I'm pretty sure. Do a quick little raid over there. Getting a bit of sailors. So now let's go ahead and step to this side again. Separatist sentiment, alright then. So, are you moving in? Oh, you might be. Yeah, you are. Okay, let's see. 26th of November is going to be the first ones. And that means that we can, let's see, how long does it take for us to arrive? 24th? So we can wait until the 18th at least to start moving. Oh, now it's 19th. Okay, we need to get in there as soon as possible. And then let's see, so it's, yeah, 26th. So we need to start sailing out on 25th, I guess. Just to make sure that the extra reinforcements won't arrive. Right, let's sail out. So we've got the troops there in time. They've got 50,000 men. They're not going to get any reinforcements. And we've got the numbers advantage by far. They are taking massive casualties in here. Oh, poor quality copper. That's not good. Oh, Portugal declared war. Alright then. I thought I was over already. I mean, again, Bahmani's war is... we are going to win this sooner or later. So I'm kind of considering that perhaps, since it's already quite a long episode, isn't it? There we go. So we won that battle. We can go ahead and defeat them in here. Bahmanis, you are still... You think you're winning? Registering to the alliances, yeah, I suppose. They do consider Portugal in this now. But they've taken already 400,000 casualties total. We've taken less than 100,000. So again, with like enough back and forth, we can still basically whittle down their entire army. So I think that's what we're going to call. Like, we'll call it a draw. Let's put it that way. But I do hope you've all enjoyed this series. It's been a bit of a longer one. I believe next series that I'll be doing is going to be checking out the Wiki 3 updates that were released quite a while ago, actually. Or like at least, I don't know, 2 months ago? Something like that. But we had just started our series here, so had to kind of delay plans on testing that out. We've got to go relatively blind into that. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.